Let's look at example 1. To compare customer satisfaction levels of two competing cable television companies, 174 customers of Company 1 and 355 customers of Company 2 were randomly selected and were asked to rate their cable companies on a 5-point scale, with 1 being least satisfied and 5 most satisfied. The survey results are summarized in the table. Construct a point estimate and a 99% confidence interval for mu1 minus mu2, the difference in average satisfaction levels of customers of the two companies as measured on this 5-point scale. All right, so first let's find the point estimate. The point estimate is always just using the sample and saying this is the closest thing we've got right now to the population estimate. All right, so for us, our point estimate is x bar 1, which was 3.51, minus x bar 2, 3.24. And let's stick that into our calculator. And that gives us 0.27. So there's our point estimate. Right now, it's our only estimate of the population difference between those two companies' 5-point scale. However, we're going to do a confidence interval, which we'll have 99% confidence that our mu1 minus mu2 is in that confidence interval. So let's start, as we always do with confidence intervals, let's subtract 1 minus 0.99, that's 0.01, and then recall for all confidence intervals, we divide that by 2, so that's 0.005. And these are large, so we can use our z to get our z of alpha over 2. So let's go to Excel and put in 0.005 using that same command we've used before, equal norm.s.inv 0.005, and that gives us, and remember with confidence intervals we don't need to use the negative because we have a plus and a minus in the confidence interval. So let's put in 2.576. All right, so our z is going to be 2.576. So let's now fill into this formula using the information in the table. First, notice we needed x bar 1 minus x bar 2, and we already did that right here. That's 0.27. So really, let's just put 0.27, and then we'll have the plus and the minus, and then our z of alpha over 2 was 2.576, and now we need our square root, and we'll need s1 squared. S1 is 0.51 squared, and we want to divide that by n1, which is 174. All right, and then we need s2 squared, which is 0.52, and let's square it, divided by n2, which is 355. All right, and let's put this whole thing into the calculator. I'm going to begin by putting the square root of this whole thing into my calculator. And oops, I see. Let's fix that real quick. Let's put just the square root of this in. That way you can check and make sure you're getting everything that I am along the way. So 0.27 plus minus 2.576. And I'll put that square root in first. I get 0.047502.818, and take that out for the whole thing for the moment. All right, and now I'll go ahead and I'll do the 2.576 times this long decimal. That gives me 0.122, and let's see, let's round off to 3 decimal places since our original data right here is to 2 decimal places. So now we just need to go ahead and do 0.27 minus our 0.122 and 0.27 plus. Oops. And get the two ends of our confidence interval. So First doing the 0.27 minus 0.122. That gives the low end of my confidence interval at 0.148. And then if we do the plus side of things, we get 0.392. All right, so now let's not forget we've got our confidence interval, but we need to state our confidence statement. We are 99% confident. And let's notice this is the difference in average satisfaction levels of customers. The true difference in average satisfaction levels of customers of these two companies is between 0.148 and 0.392. And there we have it.